almost choked on myself. Name that Kino. I've got.
Ooh.
I think I've actually got 5 slides. The fourth one is a gimme, and the fifth one's just for fun and added commentary. So, you got to get it by that. You got to get it by that fourth one. Any guesses in the chat? Todd can't see.
The Mask.
No, I could see where you're coming from though. There.
Dick Tracy.
No.
American Psycho.
No.
Mm,
Gosh, man, I got this pimple underneath my lip, under the skin, dude. It freaking hurts right on the lip line.
yeah,
Sorry, guys.
that's the worst.
Thinking aloud.
So it looks like a band, a restaurant, and a band.
Could be.
Goodfellas. Is it a mobster movie?
Could be. Now it's like ass though too.
Looks like the setting. Carlito's Way.
No. No, that's not that's not the club in Carlito's Way, but
I'm trying to think kind of like Vegas. No, this is not Vegas. This is New York. I'm gonna need another one.
yeah, I mean these are admittedly hard on the first ones, but it gets you thinking at least. Name that Kino. Dr. Giggles, that is not correct.
Desperado.
No, I see where you're coming from there, but that's not a guitar case. and I believe that's, I don't know. There's no automobiles in Desperado. Was there? Maybe there was. Yeah, there was. But regardless.
Nowhere to Run.
I like where your mind's at. You're thinking like, oh, I was thinking like Hard Target, like you're looking at that trench coat, like, oh, it's Hard Target. But it's not. First person to beat Riverman at this game and get it right in the chat gets a blowjob from Riverman.
Oh God.
If you stump him on all, if one person stumps him on all three, he will throat and swallow. No, it's a good guess, Dr. Giggles.
Let's see. Man, it's hard. How many do I get?
I mean, it's
this,
definitely
this is the second one.
They look. I am turning up the heat a little bit, but on this week, but I don't think I think I did a fairly decent job on making each slide incrementally harder because at least
Dusk Till Dawn.
No. So
it looks like
the third one. The third one is gonna be a little easier. It's an absolute gimme, and you're done. You have to get it within the next one, because the fourth one's always going to be a gimme, even though I got 5. No, Dr. Giggles is throwing out the guesses, but they're not right yet.
This is something I've seen.
Absolutely. I'm not like you, man. I fact check. There's tons of flicks that I want to do, but I can't be sure if you've seen or not. I don't want to assume, and you don't always have everything marked on Letterboxd. So I don't risk it. I don't risk it if I don't know.
El Mariachi.
No, Dr. Giggles. It is not the Wizard of Oz.
I don't know. Need another one.
All right, you have to get it on this one, but it is going to get a little bit easier. Name that Kino.
Major League.
Yeah. Okay, Major League. All right, so.
Yep.
And then my favorite line in the whole movie: "Want me to drag him outside, kick the shit out of him?" I love it, dude.
It's funny. It's funny you brought this one up because I just watched Major League 2 a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I almost did part 2. I'm glad I picked the first one then. So, do you agree that from 1, 2, 3, and 4 they were incremented? Like each one was a little. Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and.
It was fair. It was fair.
Let's go ahead and bring up round 2.
Because 2 was what's his name?
Omar Epps, dude.
Oh, that was
take it.
Yeah.
Snipes.
Willie Mays Hayes. Yeah.
Willie Mays Hayes. Yeah. All right, let's see if I can crank up the heat here. This is another. I think I nailed this one out of the park as well, where it's increment. I'd say this one is incrementally just like the last one, where by the time you get to the third one, it's going to start scratching your brain a little more, and the fourth one's going to give it away. So, all right, so let's go ahead and share it, guys. You guys still have an opportunity to get the tip of your dick kissed or something. Let's beat them. All right, Todd, name it. The Kino, please. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Doctor dude, Blaine, that is so funny. Don't you still have the chat closed, right?
yeah.
It's so funny that what you just guessed because that's our third one.
Hmm.
That's so funny. Well, somewhat. You'll see. Uh Dr. Giggles, it's not Batman 89. Love that Joker.
Videodrome.
Nope. All Hell the New Flesh. Nope.
I don't know. I need another one.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's kind of scaled with the last one. All right, name that Kino. Bit easier.
Hackers.
That's a great guess because that's what this fucking looks like, doesn't it? It does totally like some that fucking guy in the hat, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not Hackers. It's a good guess though.
Faculty.
No, it's a great movie though. The best of the Dimension, Dawson's Creek era horror movies. The Faculty, love it. Well, besides the first Scream. Another Robert Patrick movie, by the way. There you go.
Let me think. I know I've seen this character before.
I guarantee you've seen these movies. It's 100%. There's no doubts. I know you have. So you've seen them all.
This is definitely 90s. I'm trying to.
The fashion kind of gives that away. Look at that, guys. Yeah, you got it, Gushido. Gushido got it. Hell yeah.
Van Wilder.
No. You got to suck Gushido's dick. I'm sorry. He got it.
Sorry, Gushy.
That was a good guess too, Blaine, but no.
I need another one. Last one.
All right. Okay, so the third one, it's a little easier, but we'll see if it triggers you. Name the Kino. This guy's got a funny line. That's why I think it should trigger
Grandma's
you.
Boy.
No, it does look like Alan Covert though. Kind of like, no. Yeah, Gushido already got it though. Good job. The fourth one's an at. What's that?
Is this a comedy?
Am I allowed to tell you this stuff?
No, I
can't.
Accepted.
I can't. No. What is? Ask me about my wiener. Was that accepted? Jonah Hill, that early movie he did. As the hot dog.
How High?
No. Mr. Dean Cain, sir. That movie sucks. Dr. Giggles, Home Alone 7, The Revenge of Marv. That does look like methed out Marv, doesn't it? God, okay, he's making a Jake Busey face.
Yeah, it does look like Jake Busey.
Would you fuck Jake Busey to get to Gary? Probably, Todd. Probably would. I don't know why. Not that I want to like imagine any of this, but I just bet, like, dude, if Gary dropped trowel, dude, his dick stinks, dude. I bet he just smells. It smells like he doesn't bathe, dude, and he just sits in his own filth, dude.
If he didn't get in that motorcycle accident, that guy would be, I mean, one of the best actors ever.
Yeah. I bet he just, like, swims in his own, like, buttered sausage stew, dude, running down his legs. He probably just reeks. But.
Waiting?
No.
Waiting 2?
I have a feeling it sounds like you're tapping out on this one, but go ahead and guess if you want to keep guessing.
Office Space.
No.
I'm trying to think of restaurants, like restaurant movies.
Yeah, Ishmael, you got it as well. Gushido actually got it before you. He got it a few minutes back.
I you gotta give it to me. I don't know it.
All right, Todd. Name that obvious Kino. You forfeit this round.
Oh my god!
Can I watch? Isis, can I watch?
You did that. You did Demon Knight last week, and you did Bordello Blood this week.
Look at that, dude.
Yeah.
This movie is shitty, but I like it.
I do too. It's fun, dude.
I remember growing up, I for some reason favored this one. They used to play this one on Comedy Central because it's got Dennis Miller and it's more of a comedy.
Yeah.
Demon Knight's not a comedy,
No.
but this movie's like slapsticky and silly. And Dennis Miller, love him or hate him, I always kind of liked him.
I liked him when I was younger. Yeah, I mean,
but this movie is silly. It's I guess a campy horror movie, but it's more comedy than anything. And like I said, they played on Comedy Central. And but as I've gotten older, I definitely think Demon Knight's the better movie because it feels a little bit more like the show. I can't imagine this movie being in the show. Like, you know what I mean? This doesn't feel like an episode.
Hey, Stitch, can I watch?
He's like, can I watch? He's a great vampire, dude.
Yeah.
So this movie stars bootleg Donna D'Errico, and she hires this private dick here to find her brother, Corey Feldman, who disappeared after attending a bordello. But yeah.
That's a good one. You got me on that.
All right. So last one. Let's see if he can totally redeem himself. Yeah. You owe Gushy a couple of back alley favors, Todd. We'll just put it on your tab.
Yep.
We'll see if he can go for a twofer. All right, Todd. Name that Kino, please. Anybody in the chat?
It's not Bad Boys. It's Bad Boys 2.
Nope.
What's that?
No.
Oh God, I think I should know this.
You've seen all of these movies, so you take that. Yeah, as a.
I need another one.
All right, nobody in the chat's got it yet. Let's see. Name that Kino.
Bad Boys?
No, you said Bad Boys 1 and 2 already, and then Dr. Giggles also guessed Bad Boys, and now you guess Bad Boys again. It's not Bad Boys.
The original Bad Boys.
Oh, no. No, it's not that one either. You got to specify. That shit wouldn't fly on Jeopardy. It's not Bad Boys 2, Dr. Giggles. It's not Bad Boys for Life. It's not that new Bad Boys coming out either.
Okay, so now this is a prison movie. They're behind bars. I would think. Dangerous Minds?
There's no prison in Dangerous Minds. It's just a troubled school, dude. With soon-to-be prisoners. Prisoners in the making. I have a chicken, a whole one. I haven't seen Dangerous Minds in a long time, dude. And it's not readily...
I used to love that movie when I was a kid.
You want them to listen to you? Get Emilio. Like make him get.
When they're on the roller coaster, dude. I was like, "Oh, that teacher's so cool."
If you want the respect of everybody, you got to get the respect of Emilio.
Mm.
I remember that movie's not on Blu-ray. That movie's not. It's not out anywhere, which is weird because it was a studio release, and the only way you can watch it, it's one of those. They do like the
Miramax movie or something.
They totally do the capitalism supply and demand thing with those movies that are like not around. Because to rent it, it's like $25 to
Oh,
rent like
Jesus.
I'm not paying that.
It probably
But
went up after Coolio passed away.
maybe. Anyway, no, that's a good guess, Blaine. It is not correct. It is
I don't
not
know.
correct.
I don't know. I need
No
another.
good. No
Do I get
good.
one more?
You get one last one. And it's
Okay.
going to get, like, it gets a little easier. Okay. Name that Kino. No, it's not the Godfather's Pizza guy. Oh, Dr. Giggles coming at me with a Sack Slappers 8? No, it's not.
Casino, Goodfellas.
He's got a Paul Sorvino energy about him, but that's not Paul Sorvino, so it's not.
I'm trying to think what he's wearing. He looks like he's tuxedo. Dark Knight, Batman, Batman Returns.
Nope.
You got me. I don't know this one. This one's even harder than the last one, I think.
Yep. Todd, name that obvious Kino. You lost. You got 1 out of 3.
Like Beverly Hills Cop.
Be specific.
2.
Yeah, 2, where he's like in the house and. Okay. Yeah.
That's a good one, but that's hard. That is a good one because I used to watch those all the time, man.
So this is how I do this game. When they're movies I know Todd has seen, I have to make them kind of challenging.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how you got to do it. Yeah, this is kind of hard, but it's a bank heist, right?
Yeah.
This is fair game because it's the guard in the bank.
Yeah.
And then this is the fucking the police guy, the guy that's riding their ass the whole time in this movie, right? Yeah. And with the mayor or whatever, and he's in there a lot. And then of course this scene's like in every damn movie except for the third one because this fucker's not in the third one here. But yeah. All right. So that's Blaine. Wait, did you guess it? Because somebody guessed Beverly Hills Cop on the last one. And remember I stopped and said, "Oh, it's so funny you say that because that's my next one. Let's see where it is." Yeah. Blaine, you guessed Beverly Hills Cop when we were on Bordello Blood.
I actually like the third one too, even though people think it's shitty. I liked that when I was younger.
I'm gonna put your comment on blast. You guessed it when we were on Bordello Blood. That does not count. I don't accept psychic guesses for the future. But no, 3.
You ever watch those?
I've seen them all.
Yeah, they're good, man.
3. Okay, so I pretty much like them in descending order.
Yeah, I do too.
Sorry, the first one's the best. The second one is comparable, but it's not quite as good as the first one. The third one's fine. It just doesn't feel like Beverly Hills Cop, dude. Like you don't have.
Oh, it's 90s, dude. I mean, it's totally different.
I know the tone's a little different because it's like 94, but you got Judge Reinhold, but you don't have the other guy, and then you don't have.
You have sailors. You got
You don't have Ronnie Cox, aka Cohagen, in this one, even though he didn't die in the second one. You think, and he's still alive today. So where's Ronnie Cox? Why didn't they get him?
Bridget Nielsen or not? What was her name?
She was in the second one. Bridget Nielsen's.
Bridget Nielsen, yeah.
Yeah, but the third, each one had a different director, and the third one though, it just isn't as silly as the first two. Like the comedy's not really there. It's not really the same, and it just doesn't. I don't know what it is. It doesn't feel quite the same, but
it doesn't. But I mean, kids like it more because it's at an amusement park, and that's why I liked it when I was a kid so much.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting, but yeah, it's so I if I had to rate them, I would say first one's a 7, second one's a 6, third one's probably a 5, maybe a 6, but it's just not.
I would go 8, 7, 6 for me.
Yeah, All of these ratings are on the cusp of being like either a 7 or 8 or 6 or a 7. So yeah, and then the I rewatched all of them recently to get prepared for the fourth one coming out.
When is that coming out?
I think July.
In theaters?
No, it's a Netflix.
Okay.
It's going straight to Netflix, which is kind of a. I mean, it's fine. I'll get to watch it right away. But have you seen the trailer for that?
No, I haven't.
It's legit. It really, and it's got all the guys in it again. It's got the guys that weren't in the third one. Like that's why I don't understand why they removed so much of the classic cast. Yeah, they brought back Serge, but which he's hilarious. His scenes are so funny in the third one.
That guy's
Bronson Pinchot,
yeah.
but I just don't know why they got rid of some of the other cast members that they shouldn't have. But this one actually feels like in the trailer, it's even got like a scene of them, like he's in the back seat of the car and the two guys, and I think they've got Joseph Gordon-Levitt added to the cast. I don't know if Ronnie Cox is in it, but Ronnie Cox is still alive. Cohagen.
Yeah.
So it's like I hope they got him because I think there's like just unresolved. Because in the second one, he's like on his deathbed and he pulls through, and he's not even in the third one. You don't really get any resolution with him and their friendship. I don't really dig that in the third one, and Ronnie Cox, which is so funny because he seems like he's super old, but in the first Beverly Hills Cop, he's like fucking 43, but he looks so
Are
old.
You kidding me,
dude? Yeah, he's not. You think he would be 100, but no, he's alive. He is like fucking. He's like 80 now. He was so young, and he just played old so well. I don't know. Yeah, it makes me feel like crap because, yeah, Ronnie Cox. That's his porno name.